Today on ZZZ Made Easy, we're simplifying the kit of Dialyn. If you want a more in-depth breakdown, check out my full How to Play Dialyn guide. Dialyn is an S-rank physical stun agent. From her core passive, Dialyn converts crit rate into impact when she has more than 50%. You're going to want to focus on crit rate first before you hit 100%. Now for her resource bar, Dialyn accumulates positive review very slowly in combat. She can hold 120 points and starts with 60 PR each battle. Instead of waiting around, Dialyn gains 7.5 positive review when using her EX specials. She does a 3-part rock, scissors, paper combo, and you have 8 seconds in between activations to trigger the next attack. Each cast only costs 25 energy, and this is Dialyn's main move. From the core passive, when Dialyn lands the paper EX special, she applies Malicious Complaint, which increases the enemy's stun timer by 2 seconds and adds 30% to the stun damage multiplier. In between every stun phase, Dialyn will want to land the triple EX special combo to reapply this effect. Next, whenever Dialyn recovers 90 positive review or she uses her ultimate, she will gain 1 customer complaint point, that is the colored dot on the resource bar. Since we mentioned it, Dialyn's ultimate is a flurry of kicks and then a finger flick. When you have customer complaint, Dialyn can hold basic attack to do a 4th EX special called Get Lost. This salute triggers a quick assist backwards, but its main purpose ties into Dialyn's unique trait. From the core passive, when Dialyn has 90 positive review, if she opens a chain attack window using her own chain attack, EX special Get Lost, or her quick assist, then Dialyn upgrades the next agent's chain attack into an ultimate. This will consume 60 positive review. This ability allows Dialyn to give your team extra ultimate uses. When you get to a stun, Dialyn will have multiple ways to activate this effect. For normal chain attacks, Dialyn needs to go first or second, then the next agent you pick will get the ultimate upgrade. You can do 1 chain attack, then your damage dealer can cancel the second prompt, swap to Dialyn and use Get Lost to trigger the 3rd prompt with the ult upgrade. If you use Get Lost to trigger the initial stun phase, then you can lead with the ult upgrade and still pick the same agent later on in the sequence. Be careful when you do Get Lost. If you use it and don't trigger a stun, Dialyn will instead forcibly open a chain attack window into her ult upgrade. This costs 90 positive review instead of 60. Generally, you do not want this to happen since regaining positive review for the next stun is going to be tougher. Continuing on, Dialyn's addition ability requires an attack or rupture agent. When using EX specials or ultimate, Dialyn gives her team the overwhelmingly positive buff, which is a 40% team damage buff. Multiple casts of these moves will extend the timer, playing into her triple EX specials. Now this ability also gives Dialyn crit damage and base damage bonuses to her EX specials. The extra base damage will require the attack or rupture agent to be placed before Dialyn in the team ward. For some on-field moves, Dialyn's basic attack string is a 4-part combo and the 4th move has full iframes. After EX special rock and EX special scissors, Dialyn can press basic attack 2 times to do alternate attacks. These can help build extra energy in case you need a little more to finish off the combo. Now Dialyn has a good dodge counter that changes to the 4th basic. Dialyn will have the stronger defensive assist, meaning she only consumes 1 assist point versus the big boss attacks. Good perk to have. To recap, Dialyn wants to do her triple rock, scissors, paper EX specials each stun cycle so you can apply Malicious Complaint, debuffs, and apply her 40% team damage buff. EX specials can help Dialyn hit 90 positive review, which then allows you to convert the next ally's chain attack into an ultimate. To keep up this game plan, each stun cycle, Dialyn will need to focus on building energy regen for more EX specials, and then crit rate for more impact to stun faster. Dialyn's signature W engine, Yesterday Calls, provides crit rate, off-field energy regen, and extra days when using EX specials. After 3 casts, she can also give a 30% crit damage buff to the team. For other W engines, Hellfire Gears is basically the budget version of the signature. Dialyn really wants energy, so Steam Oven is the A-rank craftable option that works just fine. For drive disc, Dialyn can use an energy regen partition 6 disc and then crit rate in partition 4. You can go with percent attack or physical damage for partition 5. With the focus on building crit rate and using EX specials, Dialyn naturally is a good 4-piece King of the Summit user. More crit damage buffs for your team, and then you can pair this with 2-piece Woodpecker for more crit rate into impact conversion. Dialyn is a super versatile stunner that can generally work with many different attack or rupture teams. If possible, try to place her after the attack or rupture agent to utilize her additional ability. In the upcoming banners, the Krampus judges should work as a team. Dialyn doesn't really need a lot of field time, which allows Bonway to lay down his combos. We know Zhao is a defense agent, and typically those lean into support aspects. Now, if Zhao isn't a good fit, Lucia is the premium rupture support. Dialyn will work fine for all the rupture teams like Yidhari, Minato, and definitely Yishuan. Yishuan already has 2 ultimates, so Dialyn can hook her up with a 3rd one. Now for the attack teams, Evelyn focuses on chain attacks and ultimates, so Dialyn can replace Lighter if you don't have him. Seed has a gigantic ult damage multiplier. Dialyn and Orphe both don't need a lot of field time, so they're a fine general duo for double DPS comps. For double stunners, Jufufu refunds decibels on ultimate casts. Combine this with Hugo's totalized mechanic for a very interesting team. While she's meant for more quick swapping burst stunning, Dialyn can do on-field duties if needed. She can be used with Judywen or Hanmasa, and as a physical agent, Dialyn can activate the additional abilities for Korn, Billy, or Ekomata. In conclusion, Dialyn is a great journalist stunner. Her team buffs and extra ultimate benefit pretty much everyone, and she doesn't need a ton of time to do her EX specials. You just need to be wary of building positive reviews back up to 90 points in between stuns. Gotta keep the customers happy. If you want to learn more about Dialyn's kit, then check out the full how to play guide linked here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.